shows straight green. I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, we are about a $50 cab ride away from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. Today, we've got an AFC East matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the New York Jets. Here's the punter, Braden Mann, set to do the honors, and we are underway at MetLife Stadium. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Play action. Now it's Tua. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. These two teams met down in Miami earlier this year with the Dolphins winning that one. So they're looking for another win here at MetLife Stadium to take the season series 2-zip. And they'll get to him quickly here as he'll get a yard, just a yard to the 22.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 8 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. Tua now on first down. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Hey, check Mike 6. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Check nickel.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. So in Jet territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Tua sets up to pass it. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. The 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Well, they were advancing the ball. They had a couple first downs under their belt, but a big mistake there on the opening drive leads to 6 points the other direction.
And what a good read that was on his part, Brandon, because it prevents a possible scoring drive with how they were moving things along. And it gives the defense the early advantage. Was going to be a definitely entertaining battle between these units.
Extra point by Nevis is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he returns this to the 22. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Tua. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Looking to pass. Tua. And he fires one that's intercepted. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six and a Jet touchdown. Nevis on to attempt the point after. And it's good. And they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds here, a yard shy of the 25 of the 24. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Brandon Echols. And the Jets are going to take possession of the football. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Check 26, check 26. Alpha.
After the interception, here's Wilson. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Bradley Chubb. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, Mike 20, Mike 20. We ain't giving up nothing today.
On 2nd and goal, Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Third and 1, and Tua wants to throw it. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A little surprise pays off on 3rd and 1. Pass instead of run. Gets him 15 yards. On play action, here's Tua. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Jets are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line. Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner, and with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You call that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
He's got room at the 30, and he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Wilson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
How about the way they're moving the ball down the field? They had a big play a moment ago, followed it up with another nice one here, and before you know it, they're already looking at 1st and goal.
And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on second? Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Jets take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point by Nevis is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I'll overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history ever come back from a 4-score deficit.
And now here is another interception. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. Now Mevis for the PAT. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it?
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Brandon Eccles. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Jet touchdown. I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football for another side. But if you focus on the positive half, with this pick 6, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter. My goodness.
I love the expression. My goodness, indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play. If you're on the field.
Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Looking deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks like the people just leave the candy out at Halloween and you take what you want. They're having a blast out there playing against him today.
Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Got a man, it's Waddle, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Hands it off out of the gun. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
They fake the handoff. Now Tua. He's going to loft this one deep left sideline. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far. But on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
From midfield, here's Tua. And now here's another interception. And the Jets are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The number 7 usually lucky here from him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily...
And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Jets. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Jets continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point by Levis is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And going deep for Hill. 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with career touchdown number 91. He joins a group that includes Tony Dorsett and Isaac Bruce, among others. And the Dolphins are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It'll be a gain of 5. And that will bring up second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
Get in the weight room. Check.
Straight ahead is Hall. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
49, check 49. Watch the safety creep. Deuce. Kill. Joker. Ready.
They'll run with Hall. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll go again with Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
That's just a pile of bodies there. both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. To throw is Wilson. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Ready. 52 blue. Bound to lose one. Tight end right. Tight end right.
In motion, Hill.
Watch twist.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Tua. That's going to be caught by Waddle. The Jets will bring in a nickel set as they try to stop this 3rd down. In motion, Hill. They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Now Tua. That is taken in by Rodgers. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Dolphins first down.
Go red. Get him. You got him.
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. It's Rodgers here with a grab. And they will have a first down as they are definitely in field goal range now down at the 20-yard line. In motion, Hill. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
We got 4.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Tua, a final shot before half. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here on New Year's Eve. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman, ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This one taken just inside the 10. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for first and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's first and 5. Tua going to throw. And the pressure gets there, and Tua is going to be taken down. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
24 is the mic. 24 is the mic. Double dog. Ready.
They're going to look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Ball had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
Rodgers, the tight end, in motion here. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. He's going to float this one deep right side. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. A gutsy decision there at this stage in the second half in their own territory, and a decision that they might regret.
Can't wait for the postmortem. You know, this post-game press conference, because the questions are going to come fast and furious about this decision, no matter how the game turns out.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. 28 yards. And the Jets are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And some room to roam now. And he will finally be taken down at the Jets' 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete. Third quarter action here, this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already. And it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
24 is the man.
The slot man in motion right.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Well, stating the obvious, this is going to be one that the rookie quarterback is going to want to forget pretty quickly.
And what quarterback has not gone through this in their rookie year?
Yeah, they all have. I guess it's cliche, but these are the ones you hope to grow from, right?
It's just part of life on the road in the NFL. He has to learn from it and grow.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Ball again on 2nd down.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. That one a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And his defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. He finds his man complete. That's Wilson. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now this throw caught left side.
And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on 1st down. Got a man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jets.
Garrett Wilson,
a 20-yard touchdown.
And the Jets will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Nevis is up and good. And the lead grows
numbers even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in the second half.
No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a third and long situation coming up. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be recovered at least by the offense, but he'll be taken down in the end zone, and that is going to be a safety.
Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? Imagine what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Hey, switch.
80 weapon. 80 weapon. Mike, 8. Now. By 7. Let's go. Okay, hurry. Ready, go.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Jalen Phillips in there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
Zoom, fellas. Let's go. Jet.
Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. He finds his man complete. It's Wilson. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Charles, they're still airing it out at this point despite that huge lead. And some people may be saying, well, why are they throwing the football? These guys, I guess, are just padding their stats at this point.
Yeah, there are a lot of big grins, I think, from people in their families, from themselves. You're exactly right. Pad the stats when you get an opportunity. It'll certainly help you come contract time.
Now Wilson. Wide open receiver complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Jeremy Ruckert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Mevis is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
Well, with that touchdown pass, I'm going to bring up a point from earlier in the year. Some of the fans were saying, when do we turn to the rookie? Well, he's looking pretty good right now.
Yeah, I love the fact that the fans are bringing that up because I'm not the head coach, okay? So he's got to deal with it. But I think it's a legitimate question. With the way their season is going, I think now is the time to turn the page and let him get some starts before this season is over.
A short kick taken at the 18. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way that this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
My game, my game. Tackles, exit. Check.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. The Jets on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10.
Get ready.
Here's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And the Jets stretch this 4th quarter lead even further, and they are closing in on win number 12 of the season. But Charles, in this win, they've really just had one speed, and that's been all out. They're still driving the ball downfield despite the circumstances and the big lead, and they just continue to find ways to get into the end zone with ease.
They're starting in that zone where almost everything they try is successful.
Hey, fuck the Jets, man.
On this one, it's a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for the
he doing it.
right now in the 4th quarter. This one pretty much out of reach. And Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed.
He doing it right now.
With this ball game. The self-inflicted
Yeah, but I need Tua gone now. Now. I mean, obviously not now, but
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film.
nah, Bula want Tua.
And figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a
Nah,
lot
Bula want X Factor, Gunslinger. He want Gunslinger and yeah, that's what he want. He want Gunslinger.
they'll use his motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of
Shit.
situation again.
Nah, Tua not as.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
He's actually pretty decent for what it is. He got 91 throw powers for me.
It's intercepted.
He got 91. He got everything he need. Hot route master, gunslinger for me. Pass lead.
Charles, let's be honest, but now another feather in the cap of this defense as they pick him off for the 2nd time.
You're right about that.
Hey,
Things
man.
have been going pretty well for them, to put it mildly. But they're still out there hunting for big plays and get another one right
Yeah,
there.
but that was always the case. If I were able to, I would have been. Like I would have been made the trade with Bula if I were able to.
2nd and 9.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they've practiced.
Hey man, regardless, I don't know if I'm about to make the playoffs right now, so I'm about to grab another 1st round pick and I'm about to drop a bag.
Them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heel.
And I got some extra camp players, some extra players that I camped up that I don't really care about. So I know I can just throw them in there, and they're valuable for me. So it's like,
This pass broken up.
yeah,
Excellent coverage there on third down as that was
yeah, I'm already.
hold on to. And his kick is good. He got it.
It's okay.
There it is. It's good from 56.
If it's meant to happen, it's gonna happen.
Charles, a career
But I'm gonna do what I can to make it happen for sure.
And he hit from this distance, so not a surprise.
But all I know is that I will make a bacon, egg, and cheese after I finish playing this game. 'Cause
Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he stopped at the 23.
as you should, man.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Damn.
He's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. Tackle on that play by Quinnen Williams. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. 2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. And they'll keep leaning
No
on the
way.
game back to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 5. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point up and good by Sanders as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play.
Great. Dodging this fine.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fields this way up at the 17. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Well, CD, you and I do a lot of games together, but it is pretty rare that we do a game of this margin. I mean, this has just been total domination from start until now, and I don't think they're going to take their foot off the gas at this point.
Do you think that on the sideline, some jokester said to one of his teammates, maybe a few of them, hey, we're up 50. Why not go for 100? You think maybe that line was uttered on the sideline? I can't believe what we're seeing here in an NFL game this lopsided. An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
In any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed down the line of scrimmage.
I want to get a punt. Just punt it. Let me see if I can get 6.
Timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we're
See if I can get 6. I got Reek back down.
Here's the Jets punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Here's Hill on the return. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance. Well, by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other.
Yeah, I got two tutties with my rookie QB though, so Even if I don't get Levis, I'm gonna still throw some camps on him, and he's gonna get some extra throw power off rip. Tyson Badgett or something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I still gotta start that from my 8 games, my streaming. I don't know who I'm about to put it on. I got 3 people I want to. You got him? Oh no, that's superstar. Yeah, hell yeah, damn. Shit, I wanted him for a reason, shit. And he leading the way. Yeah. That's OD. uh, yeah. What's going on, man? Let me see. I definitely got 2K downloaded as well. God damn. I believe it. I believe it. I believe it. I think that Took and them got a party set up. Let me check. Are you able to join it? Does it say you still in it? Let me check. Hold on. Nah, Fendi, I haven't even played 23. Well, I have, but not current gen and not here. Trying to see why. I'm gonna join the party. See if you could join from my profile. It's not text me. You never know these days. Yo.